Today I'm going to be making an owl card, and I've recently purchased a Gypsy so that I'll be able to take the images from the Create a Critter and weld the edges together to make them into a card. I don't know if you can see this in my Gypsy or not, but basically what I do is I bring them together and then I push the weld button, and it works really well with making them. I cut this one out. The owl was cut out. This is owl card at 5 inches. And this was the shadow. And you really do need the shadow in order to make your card so that when you fold it, you lose a little bit of your ears on this one. But when you go to put your next layer, which is the main layer, the ears will pop up a little bit. So you have to be really careful when you go to put this on your main card or on the card itself, that you do not put glue at the very ends of the ears, because they will not be gluing down at all. The next thing I cut was layer 1, and this is the one with the eyes. And what we did was we cut that out in a light brown. The first image, layer 1, was cut out in a dark brown. And then we cut out layer 2 in a houndstooth, I think that's how you say it, patterned paper. And layer 3 is already on there, and that is the beak and the feet. And all I need to do now is put it together. I just added layer 1 to my shadow, which is also the card base. Before I add layer 1 to my main image, I had decided that I do not want the teardrops that are on the owl's belly to be the same color as the circles around the eyes. So what we did was we took the bottom part off. We're just completely cutting that off, and so then the brown, the dark brown, will show through. So that is a way for you to have a different color to your to the belly on the owl. One other suggestion would be, say you wanted to have 2 different colors. You didn't want the main color, which is the dark brown or black, to be the feathers. All you would have to do is cut out 2 of layer 1, and then say for instance I wanted it to be purple. I would cut out another purple layer 1, and then what I would do is I would cut and take the head away, and then I would have the bottom part, which would be the color no matter what I did, for my belly underneath. It looks like the little feathers. So just an option I wanted to give you. One other tip I wanted to give you about layer 1, when I cut this piece off, I'm going to save this piece, because if I decide that I want to have a lighter color brown underneath another owl card that I make, I will be able to use this and still have a different color on top. So it's not going to be wasted. I'll still be able to use that. I just added layer 2 to layer 1, and I also have the beak, which is layer 3, and the feet, which is layer 3, already added. I decided that my owl needed a birthday hat, and so I used the image for the snake. It's the shifted image, and I cut this out at 3¼ inches on the Gypsy. So I can't really tell you what page it's on, but that's what I did. And the other thing I did, because the Gypsy allows you to do this, if you look at your handbook, the hat comes with a I think it's called a spinning wheel, or I can't remember what it's called. And what I did was I was able to hide that and only cut out the hat. There is a special button in the Gypsy that allows you to hide any image that you do not want to cut out. Like, say for instance, I did not want those circles cut out of my hat. I could have selected each one of those circles and hit the hide button, and then when I went to go cut that out, it would not be there. So it's a really nice function in the Gypsy to have that. Okay, I just added my sparkly image hat to the background, and this is what it looks like. Another thing I haven't been able to figure out yet on the Gypsy is to do multi-cut. So what I do is I leave my image in there and I go back and hit the cut button so that it'll just cut again in the same place. I do not remove my my paper. I do not unload it. I just go ahead and cut it again because it's in the same place, and it seems to work. Another tip that I did for this particular card, the green paper that I have to be my the main card part is a little bit flimsy, so I decided to go ahead and cut out just the regular imaged owl out of the houndstooth because it just makes it plain, and I'm going to be adding that to the back of this card to give it more stability. Okay, I just added the main layer to the back of my card, and it's finished. Okay, my owl birthday card is finished, and this is what it looks like.